In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to use a product research tool called Minea so you can start finding winning products to sell on your Shopify dropshipping stores. So like I say, Minea is a software tool that allows you to go and spy on other stores. So it has an ad spy tool so you can start looking at what products are working on Facebook, TikTok, and Pinterest. And it also has loads of other tools. For example, something called the magic search, where you can go and search ad creatives and products and see what your competitors are selling. And it also compiles lists of winning products. So you simply just need to log in and you can see all of the data about certain products that you could start selling on your own stores. Now, if we have a look at the pricing, you can start for completely free. This is, of course, with limited features from Minea. But if you do want to upgrade your plan, it does start at just $49 per month. I will leave a link in the description, and if you use the code Elliot20, you can get 20% off of your first 3 months of Minea, so you can start searching and finding your own winning products to sell on your stores. So from here, I am just going to sign in to my Minea account. Once you log into Minea, you will be brought over to your Minea dashboard, and you can start searching for some winning products. So firstly, as you can see, we have these premium lists. So these are all of the best-selling products on certain platforms. So for example, you can see here, top 100 winning products to sell on TikTok. If we actually click on this list, we can then go and see all of the products that are getting the highest engagement on TikTok. And this is a great way to start generating product ideas that you can start selling on your own stores. So if we just let this load, you can see we've got loads of product ideas already, and we've only just signed in to Minea. Now I'm going to go back to the Minea dashboard. You can also see that we have the top 10 products of the day for Facebook, Pinterest, and TikTok. So this way you can see what types of products are working on each platform. So if we go over to Pinterest, we can see that the products that are popular on Pinterest are slightly different to the products that are popular on Facebook, and vice versa with TikTok as well. So this will help you to decide which type of marketing platform you're going to use for your stores as well, because the more you research, you'll be able to differentiate what types of products work on each platform. Now, the first thing I do want to show you is the Ad Spy tool. I personally think this is the most powerful tool that you can use on Minea. There are a lot of really excellent tools on here, but for me, the Ad Spy tool is the one where I can find the most winning products. So like I say, you can go and have a look for Facebook, Pinterest, and TikTok products. So I'm just going to show you an example of how I use the filters for Facebook, and that way you can use these filters for yourself to start researching your own products that you want to sell on your stores. Now, firstly, you will see that we have these filters up here. So these are the pre-made filters by Minea. So you can just quickly click on these and start seeing what types of products are working. So for example, if we click on best of the month, we can see all of the best selling products for this month. So now we can simply start scrolling down and seeing what types of products are working. Now, personally, I only run niche stores, so I would be looking for products that I could sell on a specific niche store. So for example, on a sports store. So I think these shoe products actually look really interesting. So once you see a product that you think could have potential, you can simply click on the product, and then you will see some more information about the ad for the product. Now, what I like to do is I like to right click where it says see ad post and open this in a new tab so we can actually see the original ad post. And then where it says see more, I'm going to right click on this as well and open this in a new tab. So this way we can go and keep this ads tab open, and we can come back to this in a minute and start researching some more products. But now we can dive deeper into the actual product that we just looked at. So if we just come over to the original ad on Facebook, what I actually like to do is I like to have a look at the comments. So if we scroll down into the comments, we can see that a lot of people are purchasing this product. So that way we can already tell that this product is performing pretty well. Not only does it have super high engagement, if we actually go over to that ad, we can see it's got loads of comments and a fairly decent amount of likes and shares. We can actually verify that people are purchasing this product. You can see here, I've got a pair, I love them, I love my shoes, got 3 pairs, highly recommend. I just got a pair, blah, blah, blah. So it's mostly positive feedback on this product. If you came into the comments and everybody was slating it, saying these don't work, these are rubbish, I want to get a refund, I want to send them back, then you might not want to think about selling that type of product. But of course, you can see here, everybody is loving this product. So we can already kind of see that this product has potential. Now, one thing to bear in mind when it comes to using Minea, you don't have to sell the exact product that your competitor is selling. So you can just use this for inspiration. You can use this to see what types of ads are working. You can use this to see which countries your competitors are selling to. So you can see they're selling to the United Kingdom and also to Holland as well. And if we scroll down, you can also go and see some of the other ads from similar types of products. So you can see here, this is a similar type of product being ran by a different store. Now, if we scroll up to the top, you can click on ads from the same advertiser, and you can also see which other ads they're running. So you can see they're selling all of these different types of barefoot shoes, but this is the ad that is doing the best. And the really great thing about this is it can give you some inspiration to build your own stores. Like I say, it doesn't mean you have to sell this exact product and completely copy their entire store and all of their ads. It can just give you some inspiration as to what type of products and ads are working. So for example, I've just come over to AliExpress and I've just typed in barefoot shoes, and we can see that there are a couple of similar types of products. So I could go and start selling these instead of the exact ones that the other store is selling, and I could go and target a different country. So instead of trying to compete with them and selling to the UK, I could perhaps try and market them to Ireland or to Denmark or to a different country. But this way I can see the actual ad creative. So I can go and model my ad creative on this ad creative. As you can see, it's just a static image ad. Very easy to go and create, and I can also see the copy that they're using as well. And then finally, I can come over to their store and I can see how their store is built. So as you can see, they are running a niche store. And as I always mention in all of my videos, niche stores, from my personal experience, always convert the best because they look more branded, they look more trustworthy, so customers are more likely to actually complete the purchase. But I actually think that this store could easily be improved on. They've got some good UGC here, they've got some good images on their product pages, but this is not super hard to replicate. So as I've mentioned, I could take this product here and I could go and try and sell this in the same manner that that competitor store is selling it. Now also, you can come up with new marketing angles when you find these products on Minea. So for example, I could just go and simply sell this pink version of the product and solely market them towards women. So I could go and create a store very similar to this, but make it more feminine, make it more branded towards women, and only target women with the ads, with the ad copy and things like that. So that's just the first way that you can start researching products. As you can see, I've already gone down a big rabbit hole and found a product that could potentially do well just in a matter of minutes. And that was only by using these filters up the top here. But you can also go and use other filters. So if we just click on best of the month, we can clear all of these filters. I like to go and use some of these other filters here. So if we come to dates, you can go and filter all of the ads by scene date, by creation date, first scene date, and last scene date. So for example, if we come over to scene date, we can go and filter out ads that have been running in the last 3 months, for example. So if we go to the 1st of July, and we can come here, so the last 2.5 months. So we can see products that have been trending recently. We can come to creation date, and we could go back a little bit further. So we could say maybe ads that were created in the last 4 months, but they have been running in the last 2 months. So that means that if the store is still running them, they're very likely to still be making sales. If we click back, we'll come to media types. I like to go for image and video. Images are actually underrated as an ad format. I know a lot of people focus on video ads, but image ads can work very well. Call to action, we're going to go for buy now, shop now. And then e-commerce platforms, you can of course filter this out, but we're just going to go for Shopify for now. Now these are not hard and fast filters. These are just things that I like to use to narrow down my search a little bit. We're going to come to languages. I am just going to choose English, hit apply. And then finally, you can go and filter by engagement. So I'm actually going to go and look for ads that have at least 1,000 likes up to a maximum of 50,000. I don't really want to find products that have 100,000 likes or something like that. They're most likely going to be a little bit saturated. So we can hit apply, and now we can start seeing all of the different products that match these filters. So if we just start scrolling through here, we can again go through that process and start looking at what products could work. Now I kind of work backwards, so I already have my niche in mind. So for example, if I wanted to start a pet niche store, I would just start scrolling through here and looking for pet products that I could potentially sell. Now this is not going to be a super quick process. When you're doing product research and you're using Minea, take your time to go through the ads, have a look at them, do your research, have a look at the competitor stores, see if you can improve on the ads, if you can improve on the stores and things like that. So don't think that, you're going to find loads of products really quickly, because product research can take time to validate the product. But Minea is of course a really handy tool to see what types of products are working. So as I'm scrolling through here, I am seeing loads of products that actually could have good potential. So something like this is really good. You can see this is an infrared mat that helps people to recover. These are really popular recently, so you can go and start researching products super easily using this ad spy tool. And of course, it isn't just limited to Facebook ads. So if we just scroll back up to the top, let me just click on scroll to top. And from here, we can do the same thing with Pinterest and with TikTok. So if we come over to Pinterest and we click on best of the month, we can see all of the products that have performed the best this month on Pinterest, and we can do the same for TikTok. As you can see, there are other filters. So we could say Q4 winners of 2023. You've got weekly winners, so you can see the products that have been performing the best this week on TikTok. So this will give you inspiration as to the type of products that you could potentially sell. Now, one other thing to mention is you can easily go and find a supplier for your product using Minia. So if we come back to these barefoot shoes again, if we click on find suppliers, you can use AliExpress or Zendrop to find the product. So if we click on find on AliExpress, we can choose one of the product images from the competitor store, and then it's going to load loads of similar products. So here we can just go and click on one of these to go and find the product on AliExpress. So as you can see, this is the exact product that they are selling on this store. They're actually selling it for £45, and you can get it for £10 here. So they've got a pretty good margin, around a £35 margin, which is really good. So that is the first tool that I think is really powerful to use with Minia, the Ad Spy tool. So you can see what types of ads and what types of products are working on each platform. The next tool that I think is very powerful is the Shops tool. So if we just click on Shops, and this tool basically shows you loads of different stores and how they are performing. Now again, you can use the filters to narrow these down. So if we just click on Facebook Experts, for example, we can see all of the stores that are running loads of Facebook ads and are getting good engagement on Facebook. Now I actually like to use this tool to come up with niche store ideas and to also go and spy on other competitor niche stores, because you can filter by category. So if we come over to category, we could come to home and garden, for example, and click on apply. And now we're going to see loads of stores in the home and garden niche, and we can go and have a look at the products that they are selling. Again, you can go and filter this even further by having a look at the engagement of the stores. So we could come to engagement and we can go for high engagement. And now we are going to see stores in the home and garden niche that have high engagement. So I'm just going to go and scroll through some of these stores. So you can simply scroll through these stores, and once you have found a store that you find interesting, you can click on the store, and then you will get more information about the store. So you will see all of the products that they're selling. You can see all of the ads that they're running. So you can see that this store here is running ads on Facebook, but they're also running ads on TikTok. They've got kind of a funny ad here for this particular product on TikTok, but it's getting pretty good engagement. And if we scroll down, we can then go and see the products that they're selling, and we can also see some information about the store, like the themes and apps that they are using. If you scroll up to the top, you can click on See Shop, and you will be brought over to the store. And again, this will allow you to go and assess how you can actually beat the competitor stores. So you can see this is kind of a very strange niche. I haven't really seen this type of store before, so I think this is kind of a very specific niche, but the product seems to be doing fairly well. So again, this is a really good way to generate product ideas that you could potentially start testing. Have a look at competitor stores, see how much they're selling products for, see the ads that they're using, see the other products that they're selling to generate more ideas for your own stores. So that is Shops in a nutshell. Of course, you do have all of these different filters that you can use under Shops. If you click on shop type, you can go and filter them out by one product stores or general stores as well. And also you will see that there are loads of different niche stores as well, which is what I usually look for. Next up, I want to show you the magic search. So we do have products, influencers, and success radar, but I do want to show you the magic search, which is a really powerful tool that Minia has. So if we just hover over magic search, you can see the creative finder. So this will allow you to go and find creatives for products that you're selling. You also have the competitor research tab under magic research, and then you have magic research in general, which basically allows you to search for anything related to a product. So I want to show you the Creative Finder first. So we'll click on Creative Finder, and the Creative Finder basically allows you to upload a product that you want to sell, and it will show you loads of different creatives for the same product. So this can help you to get more footage for your products so you can edit them together and create your own ad creatives to start testing a product. So if I just click on upload image, I am just going to choose this image of this product and hit open. And now from here, we can see all of these different ad creatives for the same product. So like I say, you can go and download these ad creatives from Minia. You can cut them together, you can edit them to go and create your own ad creatives initially, so you can actually just start testing the product before you order the product in and start creating your own ad creatives for the product. So it's really easy to go and download these if we just click on this, and then you can simply click on these three dots and hit download. Again, you can go and find a supplier for the product, and you can see the original ad post if you want to check out the comments and things like that. So that's the magic search for ad creatives. If we come to magic search again, we can come to competitor research. And from here, you can enter in a URL of your competitor, or again, you can simply upload an image of the product. So I'm just going to go and upload that same image and hit open. And from here, we can get insights into competitor stores. So we can see how much they're selling the product for, other types of products that they're selling, so how many products they're selling. We can see which language that they're selling in, and we can also see when they created the store. Now, if we have a look, we can actually click on one of these stores. So if we just go for this one here, Healthy Hydration, we can click on See Shop, and from here we can go and have a look at the competitor store. We can see the other types of products that they're selling. So you can see they're selling mostly hydrogen related products, hydrogen water bottles, but different variations of them. And again, we can go and decide whether we think we could beat this store by improving on the ad creatives, improving on the store, and selling similar types of products. Now, what you can do is you can create your own lists as well. So if you want to create a list of different products that you might want to test, you can simply click on save, and this works for any tab within Minia. So whether you're in the ad tab, you're in the shops tab, or you're in the magic search tab, or whichever tab you're using, if you simply click on save on an ad, you can create a list. So for example, let's say you wanted to create a pet store, you could create a pet list, and that way you've got all of your different pet products saved in the same list. So then you can go back to them and evaluate which one you want to start testing. So that's the Magic Research tool. Now we do have Magic Search as well, and this tool will basically allow you to search anything, and you can go and see ad creatives, you can see other stores that are selling products related to what you search. So for example, if I just go and search golf, and we just go and hit enter, I can see ad creatives for different golf products. And again, you can go and narrow these down. So if we go for Facebook, I can see all of the golf products that are being sold on Facebook. If we go to products, I can see all of the products that are being sold related to golf. And again, you can go and do an image search on here as well. So if we just go and upload an image, I am going to upload that same product and hit open. And now once again, we can see all of the different stores that are selling this product. If we come over to TikTok, we can see all of the different TikTok ad creatives. If we come over to Facebook, we can see all of the different Facebook ad creatives. So again, it's a really powerful tool to help you come up with creative ideas, to look at competitor stores, and to see if a product has potential to be a winner. Now, there are a couple of other things I do want to show you. So we are going to click on the Products tab. The Products tab works very similar to the Ads and the Shops tab, but basically it will show you loads of different products, and you can filter out specific products. So if we click on the High Potentials filter, and from here we can scroll through and see which products Minia thinks has high potential. So let's just click on this product here, for example. Again, we can click on See Product to see the competitor store. If we click on See More, and from here we can have a look at a full product analysis. So we can see all of the ads that are being run for this particular product. We can see the engagement score. We can see where most of the engagement is coming from for the ads for this product, so mostly on Facebook. We can see other products that this store is selling, and then again we can do the same thing. So if we click on See Product, we can have a look at the competitor store. We can also come back here, and if we click on Find Suppliers, we can click on Find on AliExpress. We can choose one of the product images, and again you can see all of the suppliers that you could potentially use to sell a similar product. You will also see this Generate for Shopify AI tool. So this actually allows you to go and generate information about the product that you can use on your Shopify store. So you can go and choose the language, and this will then go and generate a product title, the key features, a product description, and some product images for you that you can use on your Shopify store. I do also want to show you the influencers tab. So if we come to influence and click on influencers, and from here you can see products that have been promoted by influencers. Again, you can filter this by different categories. You can also filter by the number of followers, the country that the influencer is based in, language, influencer gender, and also the target audience. This is a really great tool to generate ideas for products that you might want to promote with influencers instead of using ad platforms like Facebook or TikTok. If you're thinking about going down the influencer marketing route, you can see what products are working and which types of products influencers are actually promoting. And you can also then go and reach out to those influencers and see if they will promote your product as well. So this is a great way to actually find influencers to promote your products as well. If we come over to influence again, we can click on promotions. And again, this is a very similar thing. So you will see promotions for products that have been created by influencers. So again, you can see the types of products that are working with influencer marketing and the types of promotions that you could ask influencers to create for your own product. Now, finally, I do want to show you the Success Radar, and this is a really powerful tool. So we can click on Success Radar. Now, the Success Radar is only for people on the highest Minia plan. And essentially what this is a list of the 100 best products that you could potentially test. And this list is created by Minia's AI. So what it does is it will go and scan sites like Facebook, TikTok, Pinterest, AliExpress in real time to see which products are selling the best and getting the most engagement. And it will also go and see which products have the most saturation. So it's basically trying to find a product that's kind of in the middle. It's not that saturated, but it is also getting a good amount of sales. And these products are updated every 8 hours by Minia's AI. So as you can see, there are loads of products on here. It's only a list of 100 products. And like I say, it's only for people on the highest Minia plan. So all of these products don't get saturated quickly because only a select amount of people are actually on this plan. But essentially, if you click on one of these products, again, you can see all of the information about the product. You can see the ads that are performing the best. You can see how much your competitor is selling it for. You can go and look for a supplier. You can go and have a look at your competitor store, see how you could improve it. So as I mentioned, these products are hand-picked by Minia's AI. So these are the best products that you could potentially test on your Shopify dropshipping stores. So that is basically it in terms of a Minia tutorial. I hope you have enjoyed the video. I will leave a link in the description to Minia. And like I say, if you use the code Elliot20, you can get 20% off of your first 3 months of your Minia subscription. If you have enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more dropshipping and e-commerce content, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.
What is good, boys? It's Zach back here with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing an in-depth Calodata product research guide. So basically, in this video, I'm going to be going over everything you need to know, product criteria, what to look for, time frames we want to be looking on, what categories, just stuff like that, just the general idea. And then I'll also be telling you guys how to validate products and how to source the product for the cheapest price. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So first, I'm just gonna go over product criteria. So I'll pull up Paint real quick. All right, boys, now that we're over here on Paint, I'm gonna be going over the main criteria you wanna look for when looking for winning products on Calodata. So the first one, obviously you guys have heard this one before, but problem solving. But more than just problem solving, you want to solve something that's like a deep desire. So if a girl has acne, getting rid of her acne is a deep desire. Or if she needs this like foundation for her face to cover up like scarring or birthmarks or shit, that's like a deep desire problem solving product. The second thing we want to look for is a virality factor. Factor. So your virality factor is basically just the wow factor of the product and like what's making this stand out, what's making this be different than just your average product or normal product. That's kind of what you want to be looking for here. So problem solving and virality factor are definitely the two main most important things you want to look for, but we'll go over the rest real quick too. All right, I had to make that a little larger so I could write the rest on here. The third one we also want to be looking for is that it is a visual product. So what a visual product means is basically it explains itself, like you can tell what the product is doing. So for example, like a shapewear product, if you're running a shapewear product, that is a very visual product just because you can show the before and after, and the before and after happens instantly. Because obviously like before they're all fat, their fat's hanging over their roll, they got rolls and shit, but then you put on the shapewear shit that like sucks in their waist and then they just start to look like they're like actually skinny. Like that's a visual product because it happens instantly. You want the product to be able to explain itself and happen instantly. So that's kind of what makes it like a visual product. The last thing I always look for, and this one is actually like probably one of the most important ones, because if you don't hit it, then the product just won't be worth running and you probably won't make any money at scale, is good margins. Good margins. And specifically, we're looking for like a 4 to 5x markup, because you guys have to think about it like you're spending money on ads. So like we want a good break-even ROAS. So like a good break-even ROAS, or what you want to try to shoot for, is anything from like 1.2 to 1.4. This gives you a lot of room for your profit margins, because if you're breaking even at 1.2 or 1.4, you're able to spend a lot more money and still be able to be profitable. But these are the 4 main criteria I look for when looking for a winning product. So we'll just hop right into CaloData and then do some live product research and see if we can find a banger for you boys. All right, now that we're over here on CaloData, I'm gonna kind of go over like what filters I use just to like help me find the best products, make sure it's growing. So I always do last 7 days, because CaloData, you're really just trying to snipe the product. Like if the product has been here for 30 days, like there's over 10,000 people who scroll on CaloData every day. So you trying to snipe a product that's been around for over 30 days is pretty rare. So we're mostly just looking for products in the last 7 days that have recently hit that like boom in revenue. I'll just do last 7 days, and then I make sure that it is on growing. And sometimes I fuck with the revenue. Maybe for this I might not fuck with the revenue, but maybe later in the video I'll drop some sauce about the revenue. So now they're on the first page. Most of these products are cooked. To be honest, if a product is over 2K, I really don't even look at it, just because like most of these products are all cooked. It's like this one's been around for forever. This shapewear's been around for forever. Same with this. Like all of these, most of these have been around for a while, or like established brands. So now that we're under 2K, now we might start to run into some good products. So I'll kind of just go through, see what's this that's been around for forever. Clothing, I normally try to stay away from clothing. Clothing's kind of just like one of those things where it's like just a 50-50 gamble, and 90% of the time you aren't gonna hit. Because if you think about that bikini I just went over, like you could probably go find that at Target. Neck lifter, see, this is a good product. I'll kind of show you guys why this is a good product. So obviously this product has been around for a while, because if you go to the 180-day time frame, you can just tell like this product's been around for 180 days, and it was hitting 50K days like way back then. So it's like somebody's probably tried to run this product or already ran it up. Now if we scroll down to the ads, like you guys can just kind of see, like, look at this girl, like her neck wrinkles are really bad, but with this product it literally lifts up her neck. Let me see if she actually shows it. Maybe that's not the best ad. Let me see this one. All right, yeah. So in this one, yeah, literally just apply the cream on their neck, and it literally gives them that instant lift up, which kind of like removes all like the fat and shit on their neck, just helping them look better. So it's a very visual product, and it's instant. We'll get back to just scrolling. All right, sure. This is a brand. Supplements are really good, but they're kind of hard to run if you're a beginner, because they don't have that instant virality factor. You kind of have to get around it with good marketing, but supplements are definitely a very good niche to tap into. Seen all these again. Seen that one's been around for forever. That's a pretty good product though. Same with this one. This one's a really good product. Shapewear again. Like shapewear is damn near impossible to go into. Like it is it's a really good niche to be in. Like if you can snipe a product literally launch day, but 90% of the time you're just going to get outspent by bigger guys in the scene, because most people who are like in shapewear, like Hey Shape is one of the biggest brands right now, and they're doing like $500,000 a day. So it's like, do you really think you could hop in and compete with those guys? Because they'll just take a shapewear product that they find and then just add it to their plethora of products that they already have on their page. This is also a really good product. You guys can kind of see this one, like how instant it is and how it just solves a problem and shows off. But like obviously you see the 180 time frame, like you can't run it anymore. But if we go here and look at this video, you can see how it clicks and then opens up his nose. He's snoring. Now his snoring went very instant, very visual. And it also is a problem-solving product because, like, one, the girlfriend could be staying up all night because her boyfriend is just snoring and it's loud as shit and she can't sleep. Or for people who, like, just have really bad breathing through their nose and, like, don't want to be a mouth breather at night because, like, the fucking jawline can get fucked up and it's just, like, healthier to breathe through your nose. So this product is very good. This product has made a lot of money. We'll get back to researching to see if we can maybe find an untapped product. Shirts, stay away. Pants, like, I like the tummy control shapewear, just stay away. Same thing with swimsuits, like I was saying, stay away. See, like, and like bras, it's like no matter what the bras is, like, you can go find this like Victoria's Secret or Target or whatever. It's just so accessible. Remember, one of our criteria is a virality factor, and you're not really hitting a virality factor with a sports bra or just like a push-up bra. Like, everybody has seen that shit before. Life Pro LE. Oh, I haven't seen this product before. I also haven't been on Calo Day in a couple days, but oh yeah, boom. Might have just found you boys a winner. I cannot lie. So as you guys can see, it's a really good graph. Just started to spike. Looks like a red light therapy type of thing. So let's see what it does. Yeah, so what does it do? It like shrinks their stomach. Oh, another thing I want you guys to look for too is the per mil of the product. So as you guys can see, this product is 40K per mil on short form or on TikTok, TikTok shop. I don't know why the fuck I was blanking that, but TikTok shop. So that means if you brought it over to Meta, it would definitely print more. But normally I try to look between like the 30 and 40 range. Like, obviously higher the better, but like 30 and 40 is kind of like the lowest you want to go. Let's watch this ad again. I didn't really watch it. I cried when let's see what the hook was. I cried when I saw my stomach after 6 weeks, 6.5 weeks of this. Oh, so it kind of gets rid of their stretch marks. It gets rid of the loose skin. So very problem solving. I think this problem isn't instant, but it could be a big enough problem where it would hit, like, where the fucking visual factor wouldn't really matter too much. Let's watch some of the other ads to kind of get a deeper understanding of the product. So it's kind of for like, it looks like it's almost for like people who are like fat and they have like those wrinkles or stretch marks, or like people who got pregnant. Like, when you get pregnant, you get like big ass stretch marks like around your hips and shit. So that could also be good for like moms. Yeah, Loki, this is a banger product. I mean, I would actually probably test this product. All right, so now that we found this product, I'll kind of just do a deep dive with you guys to just see if this product would be worth running. Like, is it saturated on Facebook ads? Yeah, which probably not, because like, when did it first start trending? 28th, and as of recording, it is the 5th today. So about like a week, it's been making good money. So what I always do, so we can just go here, Life LED. So LED belt for therapy. Let's just do LED belt. Then we'll come over here to ad library and then just go all ads. Put that shit in there. All right, so I just looked up Red Life therapy belt, and I think this is the brand that actually, let me look again. Yeah, Life Pro. So that's the brand that's actually running this. But now we want to look for like the drop shippers who are running this. So this dude just launched with 0 likes, not really making any money right now. And when did he launch? So we'll go to view all ads just to see when this dude launched. Load. So as you guys can see, this dude launched on May 5th. So that is literally today as I'm recording this. So this dude just launched this product. Let me look at the rest, see if there's any other bigger competitors in the space. Because obviously we still want to look for a little bit of validation. You don't want to just run a product that nobody's ran before. We're trying to look for like people who can validate ads just to make sure that they're not like a brand. I'm not really seeing anything, but like, all right, here we go. So this person's actually making their own ads and running their own ads. This is kind of this is like an AI script video with a bunch of shit over it. So we'll just check out their ads. See how long they've been running this product for. So 120 results. Yeah, this is like a general store. So that's not really something you want to be looking at. They're just testing everything. Keep on scrolling, looking for anything. Still same brand, What's this? Same shit. We'll keep on scrolling. And then you guys can also play around. I might play around with the keywords a little bit to see if I can try to find like the main competitor of this product. But I'm really just seeing, I think everybody's just launching right now. There's low-key a decent amount of people launching. So when stuff like this happens, when you see like everybody has just started launching, like nobody really has taken over the market yet, it's kind of a 50-50 gamble. You just really have to rely on your intuition and rely on all your product criteria. Like, does it hit at least 5 out of your 7 criterias, or does it hit 3 out of your 4 criterias? Whatever your criteria list is, does it hit all those criterias? And if it does, it could be a good launch. But yeah, I did a little bit more digging on Ad Library, and I couldn't really find any main competitors who are popping off of this product right now. But I mean, it seems like a pretty good product. But now another important thing you guys want to go do is check the cost of goods, which I will show you how to do that. I'll see if I can find. You want to find like images, like the main image. So I'll just use this one because I don't really have a more clear image. And then what you're going to want to do is come over to this website called 1688. This is basically just the Chinese warehouse. So like to order off this warehouse, you have to have a Chinese ID. So you have to have a supplier who is in China and speaks a language and has like a China ID. So what I always do, I just reverse image search it on here, and normally that will just make it pop up. So all right, yeah, now that we can see, all right, so we're already finding this product. So what are these guys selling it for again? They're selling it for $95. So we'll just go into search right here and we'll do 99 yuan into USD. All right, so 99 yuan into USD is $13. All right, so they're getting this product for $13 and selling it for 95. So that's a really good profit margin. So right now, going over this product has the wow factor because I haven't seen an LED or a red light therapy for like your stomach, trying to get your stomach down. I haven't seen that before. Like I've seen the face, the neck, the chest. That's been around for a while. Problem solving, deep desire, obviously it gets rid of the stretch marks. So that's 1 that we're hitting. Unique factors, 2. Visual. Low-key, it does explain itself because most people know what red light therapy is and what red light therapy does. So I'm gonna check that one off too. So right now we have 3 good margins, 4 to 5x markup. It obviously hits that because $13. Even what's this one? No, that's like a different tummy thing, but yeah, so hits the 4 to 5x markup. In demand, so I have a few more other criteria that I'll kind of be describing while I'm going over this. So in demand, obviously on Facebook Ad Library, I didn't see it, but another thing you can go do, actually I'll just do it with you, is you can come over here to TikTok. Oh my god, I can't spell for some reason. There we go. So when you come over here to TikTok, you can just look this up in TikTok as well to try to get a better understanding if people actually want this product or if people are actually buying this product. So we'll just look up red light therapy belt. And then what you kind of want to look for is like when you go in here, you want to look at the comments. Like, what are they saying? So right now we have, does this help? I'm not even gonna try to say that word. Yes, it does. What is actual red redness? All right, this is so cool. Oh my god, I want to try. So this product is actually pretty good. Like, I'm gonna keep on going in here to see like what else people are saying. Girl, don't have any kids. Looks like this. You look amazing. I want this price. So price is an issue. This person thinks price is an issue, but as you guys can see, like going through all these comments, like a lot of people like this product and think it's a good product. All right, so in demand, I don't know. I wouldn't give it a completely in demand, but it also is a very new product. So this is really brand new to the market, to be honest. I might cut this because I might have to run this, but I'll probably leave it in there. Y'all can try to compete with me. Do what you want. And then the next thing I always look for is cheap shipping. So normally under 3 kilograms. I mean, let me click into this. Let me kind of see. Normally it says weight at the bottom, so we'll see. Oh, let me translate this shit. That's the one thing you always have to do is translate, because obviously this shit's all in Chinese. And fuck. And obviously you can't read Chinese. But scroll down. Waterproof. Blah blah blah. I think normally these things, like, it doesn't look like it's heavy material, but normally I would probably say that these things are going to be over, yeah, right here. All right, so we have the weight right here. So if you guys don't know, like, what 800 grams in kilograms, obviously you can just come over again to search and do 800 grams in kg. So 0.8. All right, so this one's 0.8. So obviously it fits. I think anything under 3 kg is kind of what we're looking for, because 3 kg right around that is like, that's $5 shipping. And then obviously the more you go, the more expensive they'll get. But anything 3 kg and under is normally around $5 shipping. So with this product, we would be looking at like $18 total COGS. So total cost of goods on this product would be like $18. So that's actually pretty good, especially if you're going to sell it for $99. This is a really good product though. All right, and then like the next thing I would go over is, like, once you found this product, you kind of want to validate UGC. So obviously we have this, they have a hero video, obviously 85K, 2 million views, and that's kind of the only thing right now that's been popping. But all the rest of these 40K, 30K, the per mils on the other videos aren't that good, but this hero ad's giving me low-key a lot of hope. But then obviously you guys can just go in a deeper dive into TikTok and then just see, all right, is there more UGC I can steal? Like, is there other belts that look the same to this that I can also steal? You just want to do a deep dive into content. But like I was just saying, like, obviously just at the start, like, since we're doing Kalo, like, the whole point of Kalo data research is so you get UGC off of that and you can test fast and validate a product very fast. Because normally what I do, I'll rip like 6 of these ads, or find some from TikTok, and then I'll launch with 6 to 8 ads just to a general audience on a CBO campaign, and then just see how that does. And if I'm profitable after 3 days, I'll start reaching out to UGC agencies or getting custom UGC for my product. And then that's how you start to create a moat around the industry and you start to scale. But if you guys don't know what 1688 is, so like I was describing earlier, 1688 is a Chinese warehouse, and you need a Chinese ID to be able to get a product off of 1688, or to source a product off of 1688. But you need a supplier that has a Chinese driver's license, or identification, Chinese whatever the fuck they call it over there. But you need that, and I actually have my suppliers. But obviously, like, 1688 is the best place to source from, because this is where you're going to get the product for the cheapest price. And a lot of products won't be on like AliExpress or GoShip Pro. Like, if you're using those, bro, you're getting absolutely fucking scammed. So if you guys do need a supplier, my supplier will be in my Discord. I'll just link, it's a completely free Discord. You can join, and then just either text in the chat or just DM me asking for the supplier number, and I'll just send it over to you for free. Because most of these gurus be charging like $2,000, and one of their main selling points is that they have a supplier on 1688. It's like, I want you all to succeed, and me gatekeeping a supplier from you isn't gonna boost me in the rankings of the drop shipping chain anyways. So I mean, why not just give it to you if you guys subscribe and join my Discord? I mean, it's a little value exchange. Like, I give you value on how to find winning products, what to look for, and then you guys give me a subscribe and then join my Discord. I mean, it's a pretty good value exchange. But yeah, that will basically wrap up this video on how to do Kalo data product research. I hope you guys really enjoyed. So obviously, make sure to follow the product criteria. I'll just go over it one more time if you weren't listening. Make sure to just write this down. You want to make sure it's problem solving, has a deep desire, a virality factor, which is the wow factor of the product. It's visual, so it explains itself. It's in demand, so how you can figure that out is looking it up on TikTok and looking it up on Facebook ad library. You also want to look for cheap shipping. Under 3 kg is what we're trying to look for. And then also not saturated, but still in demand. So I didn't go over that one, but like not saturated, but still in demand. Basically just saying that there's like 3 to 4 competitors running it up on ad library right now, but it's not so like saturated. I would say is like 8+ people running it up on ad library. If it's that many people, just don't even try to compete, because more than likely somebody's already scaling and one of the big things that you have to compete with in paid ads is budget. And when somebody's scaling at, if they're spending over $1,000 a day and you're just trying to get in and test the product, the chances are you're probably not going to be able to compete with them. But anyways, boys, that will wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and join the Discord if you want the supplier phone number or their WhatsApp. I'll just give it to you. Just text me in the chat. With all that being said, boys, peace. I'll catch you in the next video.
Because I don't know what the hell they are. So anyway, TikTok ads, Facebook ads, you can search through TikTok shop advertisers. I mean, you can do anything on this. Believe me. Let's get into it. First thing we're going to do, what I want to do is go into TikTok shop, and we're going to look at products that are currently trending and selling at the moment. Because if you look at the bottom of my screen here, it is November 19th. And it is Christmas time. So let's go see what's popping right now this season for Christmas. Up here, you're going to have this glorious filter system where you can really narrow down what you're looking for. What I'm going to do is first go to categories. So I'll scroll down here, and some categories aren't dropshipping, obviously. Computers and office equipment, Muslim fashion, stuff like that. Maybe you can find some gold in there. I don't know. But what I want to do is go see what's trending, maybe in menswear, kids fashion, I don't know, health. Let's go see health, all right? And then once you click health, you want to do like a assortment of maybe last 30 days, last 6 months. Yeah, you don't want to go back like last year. You want to see kind of what's trending. You could do up to yesterday and 7 days ago. It's crazy, but let's get an idea of what's popping in the last 30 days. And what we want to do is we want to take out all the other countries. United States is king, obviously, when it comes to e-com. So we're going to apply that. And then we're going to do one more thing. And by the way, you can also search by photo. So if you have a product you found on Amazon or Alibaba and you want to see if there's ads on it, you can do that. You can look it up reverse style. So what I do is I come to sort by here and go to impression. We want to see what's getting pushed. All right. Now, when you come down here, we'll take a look around. This is on the fly, by the way. So when you go in, right, you're going to get some metrics, some data, really cool stuff. You'll get the actual TikTok post, final link. You can download the video, do what you want with that. But what I really look for is this right here. All right. I want to see a product attached to this, and I want to see something maybe in the 20s or $30, something that has profit margin. And then you want to see, obviously, it being sold. And then my next thing I look for is it a drop shipping product? You got to know that, right? It's got to be a drop shipping product. So if it's a drink, I don't want to drop ship that. Come on now. Most likely a private brand. So let's take a look around. What the frick?
If your coochie is itchy or you can smell yourself when you...
Take a commercial break real quick. I am so traumatized. I just had to leave the whole category. I didn't like it. I didn't like what I was seeing. Let's go to toys and hobbies. Let's see what's trending for Christmas. You'll see, there's a bunch of things you can really narrow it down if you'd like. But we're just going to apply them all and see what's popping. So we're going to take a look in the toys and see what's kind of like what's hitting right now. Scroll down here for a second. What is this? Bro, remember the Transformers? I don't know. I'm old. So this is a cool ass product right here. So what I do is I go right down here. We got 798, 38,000 sold. Come on. What else do you need? That is product demand right there. 38,000 sold. You have a video with 8 million impressions, and it was created just 11 days ago. So this thing is popping right now. So you know what we're going to do next? We're going to do this. Click on this. We're going to right click this image. We're going to save it. We're going to go into Alibaba. We're going to drop that image in here, and we're going to find the product. So as you'll see here, we got 260, 270, 270. I mean, this is like a really cheap product, and then we can actually make money on it. Like if we sold this, we could do like maybe $24.99 buy one get one free, and maybe add like $4 shipping on the back end. So you'll be making $29 per sale, and you'll pay about, maybe it is a small item, so I'm gonna assume maybe $7 shipping, and then 5 for 2, so $12. Not the greatest margin, honestly. I would try to maybe work out a different deal, like maybe buy one for 22, get 2 for 29, and $4 on the back end at 34, something like that. But do you see how this is working, guys? I mean, this is not the same old product over and over again like you find under TikTok Made Me Buy It. Now you're giving yourself a way better opportunity of getting sales and scaling a product for Christmas. Okay, so why PP Ads is so amazing is for many reasons, actually. We can, now that we're in the shop for this particular product, we can see their numbers. You can see the spike there for Christmas, obviously. They have 168 ads currently circulating on TikTok Shop, and we can sort them by ad impression. So this way we'll find all the best performing ads. I mean, come on, bro. What else do you need? What is better than this? So you scroll down, and it's just great video after great video. And not only that, but we can go into their store and see what other products they're selling. So let's click products. And you'll see here there's the gecko that everybody's selling, and this is something you would find on the TikTok Made Me Buy It page. You'll see here another one, the drift car set, also a very popular one. And you'll just see here, look at this, $456,000 sold. You know, these are big products. So you could just go in here and find more and more. It's endless. You're going to get a remote controlled boat. Like, come on, who wouldn't want that? And here's another trick. If you scroll down past the videos, you're going to get all of the influencers. Now, typically, if you're doing a toy niche, right, you're going to get other toy influencers with the other toy videos. So you can even go as far as jumping on these people's pages and just seeing what else they're selling. So that's pretty cool. It's a digital rear view mirror. And we got a golf product up here.
This glow-in-the-dark and light-up mini golf set.
Like, you guys catching my drift now? This is not TikTok Made Me Buy It shit. If you're liking this video right now, which I know you are, then hit that like button, because I need some freaking juice for the algo if you want to see more real dropshipping content. Real, hence real, yeah. All right, so let's get back into it. Okay, so let's say you don't want to do toys and hobbies. Let's say you have a different niche store, or maybe you just want to sell something for Christmas. Let's click out of here, and we could just type in Christmas. Let's see what comes up. It's probably a bunch of stuff we can't sell. We got bows, and like I always said, you can sort by impression. And we'll see what's popping here, and we'll see, look at this thing. I mean, insane. 36 million impressions. We're talking, this dude's banking. He is banking, okay? And what is he doing in this video that you can't? Scroll stopper, cracking of the knees, and then him showing a reaction to the product being used. And then he gets into explaining the demonstration of the product. So, like, this is all you got to do, all right? You'll see here there's 108,000 of them sold. So, same thing. It brings you to the page. You'll see the spike here. This is a trending product. And you could do last 7 days, last 30 days. But we'll just look at all of them. And we'll sort by ad impression. And you'll see there's one with even more impressions. Like, bro, over 5 videos with over 20 million views. Are you kidding me? Why wouldn't you test this? This is way better than a stupid Pokemon keychain. You know what I mean? This has got crazy value in it. People are willing to pay to have their knees fixed. So we're going to go to Alibaba.com and let's look it up. All right, guys, we got $20 about. This has got 58 sold, so we're looking at like $20. I don't know. The shipping on this one could be a little more because it's kind of like, it looks like it's got some weight to it. Could have like a bigger box. I know volume is big when it comes to shipping from China. So if you were to use a real supplier and not AliExpress, and this is the way you always got to think when you're drop shipping, because you're not going to use AliExpress long if you're testing products. If you're scaling, you're going to be using your own supplier, and this $20 is going to be probably around a $30, $32 mark for each product. So you could sell this for $59, and if people need this for both knees, or maybe Martha's husband Herbert needs one for his old achy knees, you could sell two for $99, and you know, more than not, you're gonna get two sold. It's crazy. So I mean, you're talking like $40 profit just off of one sale. And that is how you drop ship, guys. There's also some AI tools involved with PP ads, like one that's pretty.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Helium 10 to find the products to sell on Amazon. So the first thing you want to do, you want to sign in to your Helium 10 account, or of course you can just create one. It's very easy. And then you can go to products up here, hover over this, hover over discover product opportunities, and then here you can see it says launch black box, which is what we're going to be using to actually find products to sell. So I'm going to click on the black box. And this is how that actually works. So inside the black box, you actually have two options. First, you have to select the marketplace. I'm going to go for Amazon.com. And then you have to basically select if you want the simple version, which only requires 5 questions to be answered, or the advanced version where you have to put in some advanced data, such as all the different numbers, etc. And of course, for this, you have to be a bit more experienced. If you are, you're free to use that. But of course, if you are a beginner, you can go ahead and click on the simple one, which we're going to be doing right now. So here you can then pick up 3 areas you're familiar with. These are basically the niches. So here you can select a category or subcategory. I'm going to go ahead and do, for example, CDs and vinyl. And then I'm going to go to, let's say, classic rock, stuff like that. And I'm going to go ahead and just find something random in here. And let's say I want, for example, the arena rock and glam. I can just put that in here like that. But if you have no idea what you actually want to sell, and you have no niche preference, you actually want to just sell something, but you just want to find products that are doing well, no matter what they are, you can close this and click on Surprise Me, and then click over here where it says what's the price range you're most comfortable selling at. I'm going to click on $35 to $50. Product size, if your product should fit into a shoebox or not. I'm going to do yes. This is the size of a shoebox over here. You can see it. Then you can see the competition. So it says how competitive do you want the niche to be. I'm going to go ahead and do moderate. And then the monthly revenue, what you wish to make, I'm going to give it $1,000. Okay. Then just press on the search button. And it's going to spit out a bunch of different options you could be selling. So here, as you can see, there's a bunch of different things, completely random products inside random niches and categories, together with prices, parent level sales, ASIN sales. You also can see the revenue, the reviews, the sellers, the seller country, brand, etc. So there's a bunch of different things you could actually see in here. And then via that, you can basically use it to find product, then sell on Amazon. So currently there's like 20 pages of this. Of course, you could always get more. You can just adjust the settings a bit, and then you can go ahead, go through each and every single one of these and see if in case it's something you're interested into selling. So that's pretty much it. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please subscribe to the channel and help me out as well.